What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to remove the front bumper cover off of the Bentley Flying Spur. Now, as you've seen in my previous videos, this thing had damage from the auction down at the bottom, and we're going to take it off and get it ready so we can start making that repair. So I haven't been able to find a video out there of somebody actually telling you how to remove these front bumper covers on these Bentleys. Now, there are videos out there showing guys removing them, but they're not telling you exactly how they've done it. So today I'm going to show you step by step on how to remove these front bumper covers from these Bentley Flying Spurs. So here are the tools that you're going to need to remove this front bumper cover. You're going to need a plastic pry tool, a flathead screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver, a T25 Torx bit, a T30 Torx bit, and you're also going to need an extension for those Torx bits. You're going to need an 8mm closed end and open end wrench, and on the end is actually a specialty tool. So this is a specialty tool that I made. It's an 8mm, and this is the type of tool that you're going to need to loosen the fastener holding the front bumper cover by the very inside of the headlight. So here you got your headlight squirter. You want to take your pry tool and gently go behind it, pull it out just a little bit, get your fingers behind it. You want to grab it behind the nozzle here. So you got one clip on this side, one clip on the other side. You can slide the cover off, let that washer go back into the bumper. So once you remove this cover, there's an 8mm fastener that comes straight down from the top back behind the front bumper cover. So you're going to need an 8mm straight wrench. What you're going to do is you're basically going to take it and you're going to loosen it. And you're just going to loosen it to where it's loose, to where you could actually probably turn it with your hand. You don't need to take it out, you just need to loosen it. Once you get it loose, you can move on to the other side and do the same thing. So you've got the same type of 8mm fastener here and here on the front bumper cover, right here where the headlight is. And the fastener is actually facing down. And Bentley calls for a special tool. You're not going to be able to get it with a regular 8mm straight wrench. I actually made my own special tool. This is actually a Chinese 8mm wrench, and I've welded it onto this nut driver. So the original Bentley tool had a closed end on it, and that would probably actually work better, but this works just fine. And what you want to do is you want to go in there, same thing, you want to loosen it until it's loose. You don't need to take it all the way out. And then once you get it loose, you come over here on the other side and do the same thing here. So the next step is to remove the end grills on the bottom side of the bumper. And all you need is a Phillips head screwdriver, and you're going to take this screw out. Just take it out, and once you get it out, you can just grab a hold of this grill and pull it straight out. Same thing on this side. Remove the screw and gently pull it out. Just be careful you don't break any tabs. These things are pretty expensive. So this is the engine splash shield. I already have it out because it does have some damage, as you can see along the front edge here. That attaches to the front bumper cover, and they are T25 Torx bits. Those are screws in there, and you're going to need to remove all of those to separate it from the front bumper cover. Now, I don't think it's necessary to remove this whole piece. You can probably just get away with undoing the front there. So the next step is to remove the inner fender to the front bumper cover screws, and they are T25 Torx bit screws. So you do not have to remove the wheels for this. All you really need to do is just turn your wheels opposite of what side you're working on. As you can see, here are your 3 T25 screws that you need to remove. Now, there is one T25 fastener right here at the top that you need to remove on both sides, so that'll help aid with that inner fender flexing in. So pull the inner fender back and you can see another T25 bolt. Now that bolt actually holds the front bumper cover to the fender, so you're going to take that one out. Same thing on this side. Pull the inner fender back so you can get to that T25 fastener and pull it out. So once you take the bolt out up here on the corner, this right here should be loose on both sides, like so. So behind those grills that we removed earlier, there's actually a T30 bolt on each side. As you can see there, you need to remove both of those. So the last set of bolts to remove are these 7 T30 bolts right here across the top of the front bumper cover. So now what you want to do is you want to start on the corners and grab them and gently start pulling out, and the front bumper cover should come right off. So you want to put something down before you set that bumper cover down on the ground so you don't get it all scratched up. But the next step is you've got an electrical connection here that you're going to need to undo, and you should be able to separate the bumper from the car. And there you go. Front bumper cover's off the car. Now it's time to do the repairs. So I hope this information was helpful to you. Be sure to check out my entire video series on this salvage Bentley Flying Spur, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Click the bell so you'll get the notifications, and you can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram.